This week on The Chamber. It's never too late to get in shape, so Dr. Rich is going back to basics with the YMCA CrossFit program.
It's not about how high you can jump, pick those knees up.
Today, the YMCA CrossFit trainers
Use those arms.
will run him through his paces and see how he measures up.
Yeah.
Let's hop on in and see how he does.
Welcome to another episode of The Chamber. I'm Dr. Rich Coleman from Four Paws Animal Hospital. Today, this one you're gonna like. This one, we're about to watch some of Lebanon's finest machines, but human machines. We're here at the Countryside CrossFit. It's right across from the old, YMCA in the old Bethesda building. This is Scott. Scott, you've been here since the beginning. Tell me about this place.
So we started it was late July, early August, and we actually had a kind of prelude to the class, which was strength and conditioning for adults. And yeah, I mean, they stuck around, they liked it apparently. And so we applied for our affiliation, and next thing you know,
and this is something
CrossFit.
that's kind of sweeping the nation right now. Everybody's kind of getting into CrossFit. It's a little bit of strength, endurance, everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is a combination of many facets, just to name a few: strength, endurance, power, agility, speed, mobility. So I definitely try to bring a large proponent of flexibility and mobility through, whether it's the ankle, the hips, or the shoulders, which you will probably see today.
Now, we're fellow Buckeyes.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
And you were telling me that you kind of got started in this because you had an injury as a kid and you had to go through this process of learning about your body and rehabbing, and that's kind of what got you sparked in this, right?
Yes, I was 12 years old. Was actually in a hike to Old Man's Cave, and I blew my ACL and lateral meniscus. So when I was 12 years old, doctor comes out and says, you know, unfortunately, you tore your lateral meniscus and your ACL. So he brings out this display, pops off the patella, which is the kneecap, and just starts explaining, oh, this is PCL, MCL, LCL, ACL, and so it was just like, wow, like it really gave me a good biomechanical breakdown that was like, well, you know, this is what you blew, and so I blew my knee out probably 3 or 4 times just not having the ACL, when you don't have that kind of structural aspect to the knee.
Yeah.
And so it really kind of inspired me to look further into the human body and, you know, what's the human body
rehab,
capable of.
you got to see kind of how your body was responding to the rehab.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what's kind of run me through what we've got here. Do you guys call this a gym? What do you call it?
Well, CrossFit, they call it a box. I call it the studio. So we've got these gentlemen are over here snatching, or we're snatching. We've got a couple deadlifters right here. So as I said previously, we'll have some people come in that they still do their work at Cardio Strength Center.
Yeah.
So they come over and obviously supplement their strength regimen with CrossFit. So, you know, for instance, these guys deadlifted yesterday. So I was going to program deadlift, but they're going to snatch. We've got a couple deadlifters, and then we've got some ladies that actually want to focus on the upper body, so they did the push press.
Great. Well, let's go do some stuff.
Sure,
Excellent.
absolutely.
Okay.
And I'm sure you know what you're doing, but
no, talk me through this one.
the most efficient way to press a bar vertically up overhead is vertically. Now what we see in the weight room is this right here. So you want to stack your hips and your shoulders.
Okay.
Now those elbows have to be under the bar.
Okay.
So when we unrack, let me crawl under real quick.
Yep.
You're gonna unrack. Now these elbows are in front of the bar.
Okay.
Getting ready to push this up vertically. Now push press, you can use the legs. So we're just gonna straight up, stick the head through.
Got it.
Most people, stereotypical muscle heads, they do this because they don't have the flexibility in those shoulders.
Okay.
Any pain or tenderness in that shoulder, drop it.
Drop it.
So you're gonna unrack it, you're gonna kind of have it in that push press position. Good, I'm gonna have you walk out of the rack real quick. Use those legs. So all you're doing is the world's worst squat. Bend the knees, stay back on the heels, drive through the heels.
Okay.
Good. Good, stick that head through. Good, excellent.
Hit one more.
Elbows, yep, hold it. Elbows, stand up, stand up, stand up. Elbows a little more in front of the bar. Good.
Okay.
Whew. Good.
All right.
Now, when those elbows go under the bar, that pulls that rotator cuff right there.
Yeah.
So I'm always preaching for the people that are doing shoulder exercises or floor press to warm that rotator cuff up. So you can hit the ground with a 2.5, strengthen that rotator cuff, or we have all sorts of bands over here where you can attach to an anchor point, stand at the side, big tall chest, tuck the elbow, external rotation. You also see some of the muscle heads that do it this way. So that is always a good thing to do prior to anything related to the shoulder joint.
Got it.
So, too easy?
No, that was good.
Yeah. Only a minute and a half into it, 6.5 to go. That is excellent, Katie. Good.
All right, so tell me about what we've got going on here. I've been waiting to do this one right here.
All right, so it's basically a sled that we'll use to kind of help increase speed and agility. This is the easy side, so I just want you to kind of get a little lower. If not, you're going to kind of do a wheelie with it. So you're going to get a little lower, and the only thing that I really kind of preach, bring those knees in, quick feet.
Okay.
So because you're a little lower,
Yeah.
focus on kind of bringing the knees into the chest.
Okay. All right.
So whenever you're ready.
All right, guys, I'm coming down.
Coming through. Heads up, Katie. Woo. Nope.
Nope.
Penalty lap.
Oh.
Now this is the hard side.
Okay.
So you got to get a little lower. This is the last one.
Okay.
Can you do that? So you're gonna
we're doing this
yes,
side.
this side.
Wow.
So that's gonna force you to get a lot lower. That's
All
gonna
right.
use a lot more kind of posterior chain.
Yeah.
A little more lower back, a little more glutes. So whenever you're ready.
Ready?
Quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. There we go. Excellent.
Woo! Now I'm tired.
There we go, Tim. Shoulder all right? £70 of feathers, Gideon. Ain't nothing to it.
So these guys are working hard. I mean, you can tell this is
Yeah.
a calorie burning machine in here. So not only you guys, people at the Y can come in here, but you guys have been working with the schools. We've got a couple of the teams coming in here, is that right?
Yeah, we have the Lebanon soccer team. Some of them come out. The Lebanon track. You all right, Katie? And then the Lebanon track, Lebanon frontline football, and then Lebanon soccer. So working on a couple other sports teams. And so people like it because not only is the price right, but if they can come in here with their teammates and build that camaraderie amongst the team, just think about how that's going to extrapolate itself on a baseball diamond, a basketball court, whatever it is, whatever their sport is.
Yeah, great.
So,
Well,
yeah.
hey, thanks for having us today.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. What
Not
an
a problem.
amazing program you guys have going. If you guys want to get fit, this is the place to do it. CrossFit Countryside. Thanks,
on, Caleb.
guys. Work hard.
Thanks for coming out.
Combining strength and conditioning programs for all ages, YMCA CrossFit has a program fit for you. To schedule an assessment, contact Chuck Ween at 513-932-1424, extension 139, and they'll be happy to get you started on a new road to fitness. If you would like to learn more about the business members of the Lebanon Chamber of Commerce, call us at 932-1100 or visit us online at lebanonchamber.org.